Hi, I'm Dr. Toyin Shenubi, the self-esteem builder and the mental health advocate. Welcome to my YouTube channel where we reignite empowered and esteemed and audacious living. Talking about topics ranging from mental health, awareness to building your self-esteem in order to live an audacious life. So if you're just joining us, subscribe so that you can get more notifications about inspiring posts, and then also you can like, you can share, you can comment. Today I'll be sharing the lessons that I learned from my waiting journey as a new immigrant to practicing as a physician, a medical doctor in Canada. So my previous post, I talked about how I became a family physician in Canada from 2018 till like 2022 when I started my training, and then 2024 when I eventually completed my training, I started practicing as a fully licensed physician. So you can go back to that video and watch. It's very, very informative for every immigrant or anyone planning to relocate. Today, I'll be talking about the lessons I learned in my waiting period. So number one, I learned the power of conviction. For someone like me, I don't like to regret my actions and I don't like to blame other people for my actions because I like to take responsibility. So whenever you want to embark in any form of like journey or endeavor or adventure, I would encourage you to have a personal conviction. For me, when I was relocating, I prayed about it. I'm a person of faith. I gathered information. So you can seek counsel from people who are also in that line, who would help you and guide you. But the onus still lies on you to make that decisions for yourself. And don't be caught in the web of blaming people. Oh, they are the ones that caused me to relocate. They are the ones that caused me to do this. Own up and be responsible for your decision. So I was personally convinced that it was time to relocate, and I was personally convinced that I was going to practice. So I owned up to it, and that really helped me, because when you own up to your decision, it helps you to take responsibility and take actions towards the right direction. Number two, what also helped me was social support. Very positive social support. I'm lucky to have a very wonderful supportive family, my husband, my kids, my siblings, my parents. Some people are not that lucky, but you can build a positive social community for yourself. But you have to be positive yourself to be able to attract positive people. People who will hold your hands, people who would support you psychologically, physically, emotionally, all through that period. So I'm very blessed to have people that are very supportive of me, had shoulders that I could cry on, the times that I was disappointed. Number three, the power of networking. You have to be able to network. Even if you are a shy person or you are someone who is conservative or reserved, it doesn't matter. You have to learn the art of networking, because most people, you're coming from a familiar terrain to an unfamiliar terrain. So you need to be out there. Nobody knows your skills. Nobody knows who you are until you come out there. You could go attend networking events. You could reach out to people on LinkedIn. That's what I did. I reached out to people on LinkedIn, and some of them were one-on-one by word of mouth. So I did that, and that was really, really helpful for me. Some of them I was able to get observership, where I was able to observe how they practice in Canada, and that really helped me to understand the nuances of practice here in Canada as against where I was trained in Nigeria, and it helped me to smoothly transition even when I started residency. So you can never go wrong with networking with people, and from time to time I was touch basing with them to ensure that they know every step of my growth when I did my exam and all that. Just so you know, not everybody you reach out to will respond positively, but don't give up, don't be discouraged. Some people did not respond to me on LinkedIn, but that's okay because everybody is busy. Like some people have other things they're dealing with. So don't take it personally. Just move on to the next person. If you reach out to 10 people, at least one would respond to you positively. And I would say that such connections that I made were really, really helpful for me. It might not be directly. Some of them might link you to someone who knows someone. Some of them might just give you some word of advice and encouragement, which would help you. But you can never go wrong with networking. Some people you reach out to become your mentor. You go for coffee meetings where you discuss your goals and they would give you guidance, because this is a new place where you are not used to. You need to network with people who are already there, and that is wisdom because they will guide you. Okay, then number 4 was is also focusing on goals. You need to focus on your goal no matter what. Even if you're earning whatever you're earning, whatever job you are doing, don't relax. You need to focus on that goal of where you are going. Some immigrants come, or their goal is, okay, I just want to be a permanent resident, I just want to be a citizen. Outside that, they don't have any other goal. You need to have goal and ambition because you didn't leave everything. You uprooted yourself from where you're coming from. You didn't come here to just to settle for menial jobs. I'm not saying that they are not good. I also started small, but you can improve yourself. You can be focused on that career. Some people are really doing well. They are managers. They are on top of their career back home, and then they come here, they just give up and lose focus. So keep that focus. Keep that goal in mind, work towards it. You would achieve it. And that's one thing that really helped me. I was really focused. Even when I got a fairly better paying job, I still did not lose focus. I did not relax. I was focused on practicing. Everybody's focus is different. Some people might want to focus on transitioning to another field entirely, which is okay, but don't lose focus. And while you are also building your network, make sure that you're building with people that are positive-minded people. Very important. A lot of people that were negative, so I kind of withdrew myself from that circle and I connected with people that are positive. If you are not positive, you cannot draw people that are positive to you. So I connected with people that we had the same goal in mind. We also wanted to practice. So we are together, supporting ourselves, doing discussion groups together and all that, because we believed the same thing, which was to practice. We didn't believe the naysayers who told us it was not possible, who told us not to even try. They told us don't even bother trying. But we give it a try and then we saw positive results. If you want to achieve something, don't stay around people who will tell you it is not achievable. They're going to bring you down. They're going to mess up with your mindset, and that will bring you down. Also, have a growth mindset. Ensure that you keep growing. Don't say that, I'm done studying. It might not study in the 4 walls of an institution or a school, but keep learning. You can improve yourself on their free courses online. It could be paid courses. Keep learning, keep improving yourself. Even after my training, I'm still learning, I'm still doing courses. So you have to keep learning. You cannot be stagnant. Have a growth mindset as an immigrant, and this would help you. So I was learning, I was going for tutorials, going for lessons, discussion groups. I kept on improving myself, and that is how I got to where I am today. Okay, so don't delay your happiness. That's also one thing that I learned. So I see a lot of people who will say, I'm not going to go for this trip because I have not done until I practice. They keep delaying everything. I'm not going to have another child until I practice. I'm not going to do this. I'm not saying you should not plan your life. You can plan your life if that is what works for you. But don't delay every aspect of your life. Don't stop living because of a goal you want to achieve. Trust me, there's always challenge for every phase of your life. As you achieve that goal, there's something else popping up that you need to achieve. So life never stops. So don't let your life stop because you want to achieve a goal. I remember then I would still go to my fellowship, to go to church, do things that I love doing. I would still go for trips that I could afford, definitely, like within my capacity. I will still spend time with my family, create memories for my kids, because I know that they will not remain in that stage of life forever. So if I deprive them of like spending quality time with them, building memories with them, they will not remember that childhood for good. All they'll remember was when mommy was just hell-bent on practicing and just studying and didn't even have time for us. So I didn't want to be that kind of person. And I made sure that I still enjoyed every phase of it. Even when I was down, when I failed my first exam, I was down, but I picked up myself again, and I tried to do things that made me happy, connected with my friends, hang out with my friends, hang out with my family, go for trips like I mentioned. So don't let your life be on hold. Don't let your life be on hold because you want to achieve a goal. Because with every goal, there's always a challenge. So for me now, I don't have that luxury of time that I had that time. So that's another thing, that now I've achieved what I want to achieve, but there's something else popping up. So just keep living your life. Keep living your life while working at doing something better, okay? By being a better version of yourself. One other thing that really, really helped me was learning from my mistakes. Learning that mistakes does not define you. I failed my exam, my first exam. Initially, my self-confidence went down. I would not lie, but I had to reflect and tell myself, this does not define me. I am not a failure. I reflected that it was just the circumstances around it, the fact that I didn't have enough time to prepare. I was juggling a lot of things together. So I told myself, this does not define me. I am not a failure. Failing an exam does not define who I am. So I just needed to reflect, and I did the exam again and I passed excellently well. So when you face a setback, don't be discouraged. Even if you are convinced about a mission or whatever things you want to do, doesn't mean there will not be challenges. Do not be discouraged. Keep pushing hard, especially when you have that personal positive conviction. Keep pushing hard. Learn from your mistake. Your mistakes or your errors does not define you. If I had let that failure define me or make me give up or lose hope, I will not be where I am today. The only way you can achieve that goal is by doing that exam again, is by taking that step again, is by reapplying again. You won't achieve it if you stop believing in yourself or if you give up. So that's also one important thing I learned. Another one is having a purpose. Your life is not defined by your job, what you do, or what you earn. Everybody has a purpose to achieve. What is that thing in your mind? What is your motive behind wanting to achieve that thing? Is it to prove a point to people? Is it to be an influence to people or to help others? That's one mindset shift that I had during that period, and that is what has defined who I am today. During that waiting period, I was in 2021. I passed my exams and I applied for residency program in Canada, and I was not picked. That was a very devastating period for me. So that was a time I was waiting, reflecting, what else could I do and all that. How could I get better? And I realized that I was so focused on practicing. I want to practice. I want to enjoy myself, enjoy my family, have nice time, and decently and all that. I realized that I've shifted my focus from something I've always wanted to do, even right from the university days, which was to empower people and to build their self-esteem and also to create mental health awareness. I didn't know how to go about it, and life got in the way that such that got like in the back burner, and I wasn't really like focusing on it anymore. I was now focused on making money and enjoying life. So I later realized that I had shifted my focus from what really mattered, which is to influence lives and positively. So that period was really helpful for me, and that was where I started doing social media posts and empowering people, encouraging people with my words and trying to heal souls. And that was a game changer for me, because when I eventually got my residency placement in 2022, I now had a purpose. I had a purpose that this program was to equip me better to be able to achieve what I want to achieve, which is to influence people. My background knowledge in medicine, my background knowledge in mental health, is everything all adds up to equip me to help people to be a better version of themselves. So that really was a game changer for me. So when you're in a waiting period, there's always something to learn, and you have to get your motive right. Are you want to achieve that goal so that you can prove that you're better than every other person, or what is your real motive? You have to check inwards and see why exactly you're doing what you're doing. That mindset shift, I would say, that was the most important thing that I learned during that waiting period, and that has been what has formed who I am today. And that is why I'm even doing what I'm doing today, because of that mindset shift that I had during that waiting period. I hope this video really helps you. If it helps you, please comment and let us know how it has helped you. If you've passed through waiting period challenges as new immigrants, or in any area of your life where you're trying to venture into something new, maybe in your career, or in your ministry, or whatever, or in your relationship, how were you able to navigate that season? What lesson did you learn? You can please share, and let's glean from your experience. Let's learn together. And then if you also learned from this video, I would like to know in the comment section what you actually learned, so that other people can learn. Feel free to like, to subscribe, and also to share this video for wider reach. Stay tuned for next time when I bring you more videos, insightful videos about your mental health, self-esteem, and life in general. Take care. Thank you for watching. Bye.